what you need to say. Say what you need to say. It's better to say too much than never to say what you need to say. Yeah.
Good morning, everybody. It's another Wednesday, another walk and talk. Thank you for tuning in today. And as you guys remember from the last walk and talk, this walk and talk is very special because Tiffany here is going to be answering all of the questions. So we wanted to thank you guys for sending in all your questions, your video responses, everything. But first, before we get to your questions, I'm gonna ask her 2 questions because I can. But these are questions I think she needs to answer very quickly before we start. So let's get started. Okay, your first question is, how do you spell your name?
It's Tiffanie. You spell it with a Y, that's his ex's name, not mine. Alright? Get it right.
Okay, and the next question I want to ask you is, how are you feeling with regards to that?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm still in pain. Kind of feels like a big bruise, but other than that, it's healing up quite nice. I went to the doctor, so I'm good.
Alright, you ready for the questions?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bring it on, let's go.
Okay, we're gonna start off with a video response. We've got 3 video responses this week. First one comes from Having Fun 1012, and he asked,
why do you think Ray's not made it home to do the laundry?
So the question is, why do you think Ray has not made a clone to do the laundry?
Because the first 5 can't do it right. Because all of our socks and underwear that used to be white are pink now. So yeah, we're not gonna try that. Yeah, he's walking backwards right now because he doesn't want me to hold the camera.
I just want you to rest your arms, that's all.
I know.
Alright, and the next video response question comes from Pang EXP, and he asked,
Hey Believe, Pang, Iceman here.
I believe if you were to make a movie, would you cast any YouTube friends? Also, would you cast TK and Pang?
Thank you.
Okay, so the question is, if you were to make a movie, would you cast any YouTube friends, including Pang and TK?
I don't know, baby, would you?
Yes, I would. To break down that question really quickly, if I were to make a movie and I was going to cast any YouTube friends, it would depend on the role. So if I were to cast TK and Pang, it depends on if the roles would fit their personality and everything. Other than that, yes, I would totally cast my YouTube friends. Back to the questions.
He was walking back.
Alright, next question comes from Alyssa Scott 08, and she asked,
Hi Tiffany, it's Alyssa Scott. Thought I'd make you a video response to ask you a question today. So my question for you is, does Ray have any quirks that you just absolutely can't stand? They just drive you crazy. I hope you have a good night, and I hope your thumb feels better. Thanks, have a good night, bye.
So, does Ray have any quirks that you can't stand? Uh-oh.
Oh Lord, yes, he does. It's those long hours that he works to make these YouTube videos and to work so hard to try and make money and just try to have fun and, you know, get his video editing out there. But he gets off schedule so many times and it's kind of annoying. I ain't gonna lie. Like, he'll get on a schedule to where he will sleep all day and then wake up at midnight and be up until 8 o'clock in the morning, and right when I'm waking up he goes to sleep. So it is kind of annoying.
Well, I'm sorry.
I know. I love you.
I love you too. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to the comment questions. You ready?
Yes, bring it on.
Okay. Alright, the first comment question comes from XX Mystery Gamer XX. He asked, since you live so close to New Orleans, have you ever wanted to play the trumpet thing? I think he means the bugle.
Trumpet thing?
Yeah, that's what the comment says.
Alright. Actually, I have played one of those little trumpet things. Because I was gonna be in band in high school.
Yeah.
They decided I was better for the flute. So I tried that, and I just ended up not going into band in high school. I stuck with choir. So
nice.
I have played one, but not like officially. And I wasn't in New Orleans.
Well, alright, let's go to the next question. Alright, the next question comes from Eric TV 365. He asks, how many children would you like to have in a perfect world? And how many children would Ray want to have in that same scenario?
Is this perfect world in your mind?
I guess so.
Okay. Well, we've talked about this, but we want 3. We want at least, we want our first to be a boy. We want at least 2 boys and 1 girl. In this perfect world, can I have $1 million?
I wish, right? And he actually asked me a question too. I'll answer it really quickly.
Okay.
He said, Ray, if you were me with the channel, what would you film on one day? Well, Eric, this was kind of like a challenge. You said you'd film whatever I suggested. So I always wanted to try this, so I want to see if you would do this. The entire day that you vlog, you film it from your point of view, from your perspective. So instead of holding the camera like this and talking to it, you hold it up so we see what you see.
That's awesome.
I'd like to see that. So thank you, Eric, for the questions. Let's move on. The next question comes from /77, and he asked, if you were in a zombie apocalypse, what would you do?
That's funny because it's an inside joke with me and my friends, but basically I would trip your butt and run. You trip my butt and run? I trip anybody's butt. Like, whoever's in front of me, I'm just like, trip, okay, there's some food, leave me alone.
All right then.
Hey, it's inevitable. It's survival of the fittest.
Good point. At least your survival instincts are up. Okay, yeah. Moving on to the next question. The next question comes from Brian Dude at Home. Say hi to Brian, he's one of my favorite subscribers.
Hi Brian! I love your videos.
Brian asks, Tiffany, what's Ray's most annoying habit?
Probably when he zones out. You know, like when you get into your own little world and you just check out of the building. You can say his name 1,000,000 times and he won't answer you until you like touch him or something and go, Ray! I'm like, Ray, I've been calling you for the past 5 minutes. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm editing. That's no excuse. Go pick your underwear up off the floor. Or something. But seriously, I'll try to get his attention to see if he wants to eat or something because he forgets what he edits. So that's an annoying habit he has.
I'll work on that. But all right, let's move on to the next one. You're doing great.
Yay.
All right, next question comes from the Honeymoon Campers. Okay. Say hi to Honeymoon Campers.
Hi, Honeymoon Campers. When I heard your name, I freaked. I thought you were gonna ask something completely different.
Okay, so they asked, if you could be anywhere in the world, where would it be?
Australia. I've always wanted to go to Australia. I love kangaroos because when I was little, I went to a zoo and I just fell in love with them. I like them. If I was in Australia, I'd want Ray to be there to experience it with me. Because, I mean, I would just be going crazy, being like, oh my God, let's look at this, let's look at that. And I just want him to be there. Because if he wasn't there, it probably wouldn't be as fun. Don't ever say put a shrimp on the Barbie to an Australian.
All right, next question comes from...
Bring it on.
Bring it on. Okay, the next question comes from All Right Jess.
Hi, Jess.
And she asked, what is your favorite pair of shoes? Girly question.
Pan down. These.
What are those?
My pink DCs.
Ah, DCs.
Love skater shoes, I don't know why. I used to be a skater, I'm not gonna lie, but I sucked. I've got an answer for that because I actually hate shoes. I'm not like typical girls. I don't like shoes. I don't like shopping and I don't like clothes. I told him that and he goes, oh, thank God.
Should we move on to the next question?
Yes.
Okay.
No good I have. I got a text earlier.
Next question comes from my friend Luke at Ike Productions 89.
Hey, Luke.
And he asked, do you play any musical instruments?
Okay, Ray plays a guitar and I've tried that, but I'm not very good at it. I'm good at piano. I did take a keyboarding class when I was in junior high all the way through high school. Well, not through high school, but into high school. And I know like Mary Had a Little Lamb, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, things like that. I actually want to learn how to play an instrument. I keep telling Ray that. You got something for me? Let me know.
We could try the drums. We'll try to get like a wireless one. But anyways, let's move on to the next question. All right, the next question comes from It's Jim C.
Ooh, hi Jim. And I remember you.
And he asked, what do you like to do in your free time?
Sleep.
Sleep.
No, seriously, I love video games. I'm not a gamer. I used to be a gamer, but now I have a job. I don't have enough time for video games. But I'm mostly on PlayStation Home.
Right.
With the PS3.
Right.
Sometimes I'm on the Wii, but I play like Afro Samurai on the PlayStation 3. I play Mirror's Edge, Modern Warfare, Fairy Tale Fights, I mean, a whole bunch of stuff. Tekken, you name it.
Yep, she's a gamer.
And we're wanting to move. I really want to move. I want an iPad.
We'll get it eventually.
Yeah, eventually. We gotta work on a house first.
Yeah, we gotta work on that first. That's top priority. But okay, you ready for the next question?
Yeah.
All right, the next question comes from D.A. Roxas.
Hey, Des, what's up?
I'm just gonna summarize this question, okay? Because he kind of wrote it funny. But basically, the gist of it is, if Ray, or if I, were deported, would you go with me?
No, I would not. It's not because I don't love him, but we've talked about this because we were afraid that it might happen. So we were bracing ourselves for the worst. Expect the worst, but hope for the best.
Right.
And that's what we did. No, I would not. I would stay here and wait. Our marriage is already approved at the point that we were thinking about this, so he would only be over there for, I think, about 6 weeks or so.
Yeah, 6 months to a year.
But that wouldn't be too bad. At least I wouldn't have to wait 10. But yes, I would wait here, and I would not go with him. It would be total culture shock. Work on, you know, getting a house, getting some stuff for when he came back. I love you.
I love you too. All right, and we're going to the last question.
Okay.
All right. Okay, the last question comes from Mr. U.S. Atlas.
Oh, that's Dessa's brother.
Yeah.
Hi.
And
I don't know your name.
and he asked, "Who wears the pants in our marriage?"
Look down. I wear pants.
Yeah, but so do I.
Oh yeah. No, he wears the pants in the marriage, in the relationship.
Well, that was the last question. Let's go ahead and wrap this up. And all right, guys, it's another Walk and Talk Down. I wanted to thank you guys for joining us. Thanks to Tiffany for answering all the questions. And of course, thank you to all of you who submitted questions and video responses. It was great. So now I'm gonna leave you with the common question of the week, which Tiffany will be asking. So here she is. Take it away.
All right, so when Ray makes his movie, or any kind of movie, what genre would you like it to be? And do you want to be in it?
All right, simple enough. When I make a movie, what genre do you want it to be? And would you like to be in it? All right, so don't forget to leave your answers in the comment section below or in a video response if you want to be fancy. Just please don't forget your questions for next week. I'll be answering the questions again. And I want to remind you guys, you are the best friends and subscribers in the entire world. And you want to sign off?
Sure. Keep on vlogging.